Hi guys, Amber here for Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, August 18th, 2015. I have a lot of things to show you guys, and if it seems like I'm cutting through them a lot quickly, I'm going to try and cut down on the storytelling this week because I've tried filming this a couple different times, and both times it was over 12 minutes, and I don't think you want to listen to me for 12 minutes, even if I have a lot of stuff to show you guys. So, first things first, I got 2 packages in the mail this week. One had my paper piecing vintage quilt. And the reason I'm not pulling this out to show you is because I'm working on the binding on this. I have to sew it all down. And there was a thunderstorm today, and the bag that this was in got really, really wet. So I'm working on getting that to dry out. The second thing that was in that package, because you can never send just one, was my Twilight quilt, my Twi-Bomb. Just dropped some scissors that I did with all Fairy Frost fabrics, with the exception of the back. The back is, I think, a Robert Kaufman. You get it at Joann's, and there are stars and loop-de-loops done into it. But yeah, I haven't quite finished that binding. That is to say, I haven't done it at all. So there's that. Sorry if I don't pick up the scissors now. I won't remember to pick them up, and then I will step on them, and that will be bad. The other thing I got in the mail is I got a surprise package from a viewer of my Ttmt. And the short funny story I have to tell about this is I knew there was a package waiting for me on my doorstep, and when I got there were 2 packages. So I was a little curious because the other one I didn't recognize the return address, and I just watched a show the night before where bad packages were delivered without return addresses, or with return addresses that weren't recognized. And so I had like my what is this kind of whole thing. But I figured I don't have an enemy bad enough in this world who would send me bad things in the mail. So I opened it up, and inside I found this gorgeous pouch with a bunch of zippers and pockets and a few little gifties in there. Some stone chips, which are Stonehenge, and some candy canes from Santa in August. And it wasn't until I opened up the card and found out that it was from Alita, who you may know as Twilo Quilting. She's just a wonderfully generous person. Alita, thank you so much. This was completely unexpected. I absolutely adore it. I've been waiting to take it to work to show off to some of my coworkers who do crafty things, because the one person I really want to show it to is on vacation right now. So, there's that. Then I feel like sounding a trumpet because my mojo has apparently returned, at least for now. Having Friday off, I was able to get a few things done. I convinced myself to work on the Rita Skeeter block, which I got done and turned out pretty cool. Then I think I found one of the things that had been stalling me, and that was this block, because my mom had initially decided that she didn't want Crookshanks. Then she decided she did. Then she wasn't sure. And so I finally said, look, you know, you have to decide or I'm not going to get this done. So she decided she did want him. I had to pull some different fabrics. And he came out pretty darn good. This makes my 4th Crookshanks that I've done, because as you guys remember, I had done mine originally and didn't like how it came out. So I redid it. And then I did this one. And I did another one. So those were the 3 I got done Friday. Then I worked Saturday and Sunday. I thought, well, I need to get some more done since I was still in the mood. And I decided to do the cauldron because I figured it's got the fewest pieces of the 4 that were left at the time. And this should be easy for me to do, so I got that done. And I had enough time that I was able to finish this as well. And I did the teacup all in Fairy Frost fabrics. So that leaves me with 2 blocks left to finish my mom's, number 28 and number 30. She didn't want Trevor, so I was showing her the options, and she really wanted the dragon, and I kind of vetoed it, saying that as much as I would love to do the dragon for her, if I did it, it would take me a long time to do it, and I really wanted to get this done for her. So we are going to do the chocolate frog box instead on there. And then she wants the potion bottles instead of the birdie pots. So I'm going to do that. And hopefully I get those done this weekend because I have this weekend off. And then I had hoped to do some sewing last night, and that didn't happen. My mom had a meeting, so I came home and I walked the dog, and as I was going up to get the mail from the front of our house, there was an unexpected visitor there, a tiny 2-pound kitten. So I took the dog back inside, and I tried to make friends with the kitten. That did not go over well. My hands got sliced to ribbons and bit several times in several places. So my hands were pretty sore last night because in the end I lost to a 2-pound kitten. I did get a hold of it briefly, but being by myself and being outside and not having had a battle plan before I went out to try and get this kitten, I had no way to hold on to it when it was fighting me so hard and it was not calming down. So I had to make the choice to let it go in the hopes that either somebody else could get it and take care of it, or it could take care of itself. So that meant I got no sewing done last night because I was covered in, let's see, first I soaped up my hands and arms, and then I put alcohol on them, which, oh, that hurt. And then I covered them with Neosporin, and I didn't want to be covered in Neosporin and try and sew at the same time. So that happened. Then tonight, as I was coming home, it was pouring down rain. I have to walk a block to get to my car from work, and I didn't have an umbrella. I was soaked completely through, and when I say completely through, I mean down to the skin, soaked through. I have to wear a different pair of shoes tomorrow. Thank God I have a backup pair because I usually don't. So there's that. But my day did end up on a good note. One of my mom's coworkers came to her a few weeks back and said she had something and wanted to know if I would be interested in taking it off her hands. And I didn't say anything because I didn't know when or if this person would follow through. So she brought it to my mom's work yesterday, and then Mom forgot to bring it home. But she remembered today, and I remembered to grab it before coming upstairs tonight. And this is a very exciting thing. Yeah. About 4.5 yards. Maybe 5 yards. Completely untouched. Yeah. Suffice to say, I will have to find a very deserving project to put this on. I don't know what yet, but that's a very nice gift to receive. And apparently the woman had planned to make curtains with it and just never got around to it, and her kids are now grown, and now it's mine. So I think that's it for me. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's it for me. And I hope next week I have the last 2 blocks to show you guys. I hope you guys have a good and crafty week. And I'm going to hope that my hair finally finishes drying. Even though it's been about 6 hours, my hair is still damp. And yeah, that's it for me. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.